Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. We, the group 8 from class A1, had conducted an interview with an entrepreneur which is the owner of Geboochi by Shifa. My name is Muhammad Izzan Rushaidy bin Muhammad Razuan.
My name is Finda Marina binti Hisham.
My name is Mohd Hassan.
My name is Atirah binti Azmi.
My name is Abdul Afiq bin Rodi.
Okay, I will start with the introduction of our project. In the early year of 2020, the whole world has been challenged by the COVID-19 virus outbreak. Every country has not prepared on this matter, whether on medicinal, educational, and most importantly, the economy. Everyone has been affected, whether the big companies, small industries, and even the street vendor seller. We, as a team, had conducted an interview with a young entrepreneur, Nur binti Ahmad Rahmat, to learn and gain more experience on her journey as an entrepreneur by handling her company from starting point to now. By doing the interview, we have we have learned and studied about the background of the selected entrepreneur, learn and study about the background of the company, how they operate, and lastly, the timeline of when and how the entrepreneur started her business. I'll pass to the next slide to Finda.
Okay, so this is the Geboochi by Shifa product. The smaller one is the packaging for trial pack. So the entrepreneur background is her name is Nur Sharifah Hanim binti Ahmad Rahmat, 24 years old, Malay and from Johor Bahru. So Nur Sharifah Hanim, or which better known as Kak Nim, is a young entrepreneur. Her business started to operate on 2017 only on a small scale business through online. She started her business after she became a married. She managed or handled their business by her own for the beginning because she doesn't even have any employer at the time. So the factor which led to the creation of the business is her daughter. The household issues that she has been through brings her to start the business and make her to be more prepared for the future. So the next presenter is Atirah.
Okay, for the name of the company, the name given to the company is Geboochi by Shifa. Geboochi is combination name of the product that she did, which is mochi, and the texture of mochi is fluffy and flawless, which call it gebu in Malay. For the Shifa, stand for her name, which is Sharifah name. So the type of business and the industry, she's running an online business since 2017 in food and beverage industry. Furthermore, she have been selling several types of food before she start her official business or her own product. She run it by cash on delivery. So about her target for the customer, the target customer for her product is everyone, which is children, teenagers, adults, and other folks. She doesn't even have a specification for the consumers because the product is corresponding for all generation, ages, gender, and for all nation. Because the because the business towards food and beverage, it is not limited to certain people and gender. Next slide, please. Okay, so next, the entrepreneur before starting the venture. For her education background, she was graduated in landscape architecture from Datuk Lela Maharaja Vocational College in Rembau Negeri Sembilan in 2017. For previous work experience before starting the venture, she has been working as assistant of landscape architecture manager for a year at a private sector landscape firm near to her house. She used to work as a saleswoman at Thomas Shoes Retail for a year. For her role models, her biggest role model is Ustaz Abid Liu. This wonderful man of religion should be one of everyone role models for his honors. helping people who is in need, and most importantly, his entrepreneurial expertise. He has opened more than 5 franchises of the LU Smart across Peninsula Malaysia, and his family cafe that is the Paramount Coffee House. So we pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Tira. I would like to explain about the entrepreneur as she grow the venture. Goal and value change since the starting the venture. Occasionally, Shifa doesn't change her goal and or value. She is true to her purpose. But what most worry for her is that the feeling of giving up. She said that it is common to waiting to quit when running a business for a quit sometime. So what she did was she set up a short-term target for every 3 months, quarter year. If it falls short, then she need to do extra work to reaching back to the target. Plus, always read inspirational quote from the successful figures to keep on our self-motivation intact. Critical point in the development of the venture. Sharifa clearly said that it is critical to know a person that can become our positive vibe peer and will constantly be giving up hope to keep on moving forward no matter what happens. Another thing is to have an inner circle business team, which is not a family business, a family member, not a relative that has positive mindset and relentless action that in in times becomes an advantage to our business development. Next, the entrepreneur today and tomorrow. Key persona and characteristic for achieving such with this particular venture. Rational minds. For for Sharifa, everything needs to be done by making with the best decision for her future. So to make a good decision is taken rationally. She encouraged herself to think positively and rationally with positive people in small scale circle. Although it's difficult to meet with the quality people, but if you have a meet one or two people is enough to surrounding with a positive people, because if she feel down or problem, she can get up with have a positive people surrounding her to give supportive motivation words and top up positive energy. Or another way, she taking break for a while and self reflection, plan and strategy for the future in terms of the ventures. Sharifah would like to open a branch in Kuala Lumpur and around North area. The main reason to open a branch in Kuala Lumpur is to close Negeri Sembilan and Atirah, so it can make easier to supply Geboochi product to agent and customer. She also doesn't have the hire to pay an expensive delivery to who want to take stock and buy the Geboochi. Some goes for the North area because she want to development and expand her product sale in Malaysia. I would like to pass to Hidayat.
For the advice based on experience for the student interested in starting a venture today, firstly, in her experience, she previously graduated in landscape architecture course for her family, but she is not interested to continue landscape architecture. So she decided to take her choice to go to food and beverage for continue her career. Even though Sharifah have a different educational background from what Sharifah does nowadays, it doesn't mean her learning experience can be a useless thing. you will use your skill and leverage for your own business. Other than that, you can build the circle that can make them impressed and proud of you. For the conclusion, our group interview with Nur Sharifah and binti Ahmad Rahmat, we can conclude that there is no easy way to achieve success. There will always obstacle with the people who invite us, natural phenomena, for example, during the COVID-19 pandemic and many more. Even the big and successful corporate face the same problem because they have plans and saving for this kind of unpredictable situation. That is why we should never give up and try our best on what we have made so far. And lastly, we also need to take a break occasionally to relax our mind and body. Our mind and body will not be working properly if we keep on working non-stop. By having a break, we can gain more energy and spirit to keep on doing what we wanted to do. Having a holiday is one way to keep our mind and body to relax, but on this current pandemic season, we can do much. So it's suggested that we go for jogging and go to the nearest park to get the nature atmosphere. That's all for our group. Thank you.